Welcome back to another video, guys. And in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, kind of something you guys are not used to. We're actually going to be doing an anime tier list. Yes, you guys heard it, an anime tier list. I'm very into anime, so I decided, why not? Let's do an anime tier list. I'm bored. I just actually just watched like a Demon Slayer clip, so I was like, you know what? I just have the feeling to make a video. So in today's video, as you can see, it's a tier list. Like a tier maker. We're gonna be ranking some of the best animes of all time. And yeah, I'm just gonna be giving you guys my thoughts on them. I'm not gonna go super into detail on every single anime because obviously most of these animes are like extremely mainstream, so you guys should know them. So yeah, we're just gonna be talking about them, ranking them, and yeah, I'm gonna be telling you who I think is the GOAT because there's one anime in here that I do think is kind of clear and above the best anime of all time. So we're gonna be getting into that. So yeah, let's start off with Bleach. Now, Bleach is very, very interesting because Bleach has a lot of flaws, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Bleach is one of the biggest, like Bleach out of the big three is probably the most flawed. Like it has the most consistently bad things about it, but it has arguably the highest highs out of like maybe any anime. You could make the arguments that Bleach, when it's at its best, is really just up there. I mean, it has incredible arcs. It has two of the greatest arcs of all time. Like if you're making a greatest arcs of all time, you have to consider Thousand Year Blood War and Soul Society. It has some of the greatest characters to ever grace the anime medium in Aizen. Yuok is fucking incredible, bro. Like Bleach is really, really up there. But like when I'm doing these tier lists, I always have to ask this question: is Bleach a top 10 anime of all time? I don't think so. I think Bleach is definitely a top 25 anime of all time, but I don't think it can go any higher than like you can make top 15 arguments, but saying it's like top 10 is kind of crazy because there's other animes that are like arguably just as long as Bleach and accomplished better things in that time. The story is very, very solid. Um, a lot of people think Ichigo is a bland character. I think Ichigo is a really, really good character. You have to pretty much just read the manga because the manga is much different than the anime, and that I feel like the manga does him more justice than the anime. But as for the tier list, I think Bleach is A tier. I think Bleach has to land in the A tier. It's a very solid shonen, but it's not like spectacular. Like I didn't finish and watch Bleach, and I was like, wow, this is like the greatest shit ever. It has again, like if Bleach was consistently like that, it would be S tier, it'd be top 10, but it's not like that. So yeah. Next up, you have Black Clover, and Black Clover is gonna go straight to the B tier. Black Clover is very, very solid, but Black Clover does not do anything amazing, honestly. Like the fights are very solid, the characters are funny and good. Black Clover, the best way I could describe Black Clover is honestly, it's just like your normal anime. And I don't mean and I don't I'm not saying that in a bad way. Black Clover is very solid, but again, when I'm talking about the best animes of all time, you can't have Black Clover in a top 30 or top 25. You can't even have it in the same like tier as Bleach. Like Bleach is way better than Black Clover. So I have to put Black Clover in B tier. The characters are solid, but they're not like amazing. And yeah, it's just honestly, it has a lot of forgettable moments. So yeah. Next up, we have Blue Exorcist, which I'm actually gonna put in B tier. A lot of people think this anime is dog shit. I really, really like this anime. I do admit it did fall off, but honestly, like first 12 episodes were like fucking amazing. Like those first 12 episodes were like honestly like S tier. So yeah, and then it kind of went to like C tier. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna average it out in a B tier. It's a very solid anime, honestly. It has a lot of underrated aspects. Like people do not talk about Blue Exorcist in the big 2025, which makes sense, but like it's a very solid anime. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Next up, we have Dragon Ball Super, which is gonna go into C tier. Dragon Ball Super is arguably the worst Dragon Ball that has ever come out. Um, dog shit, story writing, horrible plot holes, a lot of convoluted bullshit and a lot of just contradictory like things in the story. Now, Dragon Ball has always been like that. Dragon Ball has always had like slow paced starts, but Dragon Ball Super, like genuinely, like this anime has like so much flaws. Now, the reason why it's C tier instead of dog shit, it's not dog shit. Where a lot of people think this is dog shit. No, this is not dog shit. Dragon Ball Super has incredibly high highs. I mean, Tournament of Power was really, really good. Like that hit tournament thing was really, really good. The Trunks arc was super random out of nowhere. Things like that is why it can't go any higher than C tier. obviously as an actual anime, the whole thing, it's better than Black Clover and Blue Exorcist, and it's better than Bleach. But specifically Dragon Ball Super, since it's on the tier list, I have to put it in C tier. So yeah. Now let's go on to Dragon Ball Z. Now Dragon Ball Z is often regarded as the greatest anime of all time. I personally don't think so. I can name multiple animes better than Dragon Ball Z, but you do have to respect Dragon Ball Z for what it is. It is literally the most iconic anime of all time. It has literally the most iconic moments in all of anime. Like if you think about anime, you just immediately think about moments and scenes from Dragon Ball Z. So I respect that the writing is honestly incredible. Like honestly, as somebody who really like analyzes and values like good level writing, writing in Dragon Ball Z is really, really underrated. Like a lot of people do not understand how well written it is, especially for its time. Like there was actually a lot of story, a lot of tension. Like you would know a story is written well when you genuinely don't know what's gonna happen. Like you cannot tell me for the first time you were watching Dragon Ball that you knew Cell was gonna beat Goku. So Dragon Ball Z fucking amazing show, honestly. Amazing show. It's not S tier though. S tier is reserved for like peak fiction, and I just can't put it there. But Dragon Ball Z is like it's definitely top 20, top 15. Um, yeah, but it's not S tier. Like you can make arguments. I wouldn't be mad if you put it there, but for me, it's not. Let's go on to Attack on Titan. Now, Attack on Titan is often regarded as like the greatest piece of fiction ever. Um, you could genuinely make arguments that Attack on Titan has like the greatest story ever told, not only in anime but in fiction. Like I know that's crazy glazed, but Attack on Titan's story is honestly like it's a once in a lifetime experience, and you know, I just anybody that's new to anime and that's gonna watch Attack on Titan, you do not know what you're getting yourself into. This is genuinely like a generational thing that like we may never see like a story like Attack on Titan again. It has pretty much no flaws. The characters are incredible. It has like arguably the best main character in all of anime. It has honestly arguably the best foreshadowing in all of anime. Um, I just think Attack on Titan has too many S tier attributes. It has a lot of A tier attributes. Like the side cast is not incredible. The fight scenes aren't incredible. The ending, even if Attack on Titan fans want to cope and say it was legendary, it was not legendary. The Attack on Titan ending was mid at best, but it's still an S tier show. And yeah, I can't lie, it's definitely top 10. It's definitely top 10. Like it's definitely top 10. You can make arguments for top 5, you can make arguments for top 1. Attack on Titan is one of the greatest animes of all time, whether you like it or not. It's a phenom, bro. It's a fucking it's like you had to be there when Attack on Titan was dropping weekly episodes. So yeah. Next up, let's go into Death Note. Death Note is gonna go into S tier. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Death Note had literally the first 25 episodes of Death Note are like the best thing you will ever see in your life. That was peak fiction. It has the best, like, if you want to call that a season, that's like the best start to an anime ever. Um, L and Light both are like arguably some of the greatest characters in all of anime. It has one of the best stories in all of anime. It has the music in Death Note is incredible. The story writing is incredible, and honestly, the themes and like the ties to like life, bro. There's so many life lessons you could take from Death Note. On top of that, it's one of the like best paced animes. Like when you watch Death Note, it goes very, very smoothly compared to like a Dragon Ball Z or Bleach. I know it's hard to compare because like Death Note has to be like that, and Dragon Ball Z and Bleach are more like obviously back then like pacing was an issue. But I'm just saying that like when you watch Death Note the episodes go super smoothly. So I'm gonna put it in S tier. It could go down to A tier because the second half was not that good, but honestly, I don't think anything, no matter what they did with the second half, the first half was just too perfect for it not to be an S tier, honestly. So yeah, let's go into Fairy Tail dog shit. I'm joking. Fairy Tail C tier. Again, Fairy Tail doesn't do anything crazy. I'm not gonna spend too like some of the animes I'm not gonna spend too much time on because like Fairy Tail's okay. It's okay, bro. Gintama, I have never seen Gintama, so like I'm gonna put it in haven't seen because I literally just haven't seen Gintama. And I'm not gonna like pretend that like I would know what it is. So I'm just gonna put like the shows I haven't seen, I'm just gonna put it here. But like most of these shows I've seen. So like you guys are fine. Next up we have Boruto. Boruto is pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the first 40 episode of Boruto. It was very underwhelming. I understand why it gets the hate it does. It's not like the worst thing you've ever seen. Like people definitely over exaggerate how bad it is, but it's pretty awful. It's pretty awful. Next up, we have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is gonna go into S tier at the top of S tier because so far it is the best anime on the list. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I've said this multiple times, it is the most completed show, shonen we have ever seen. It is the most completed. Now, is it the best? You can make arguments. I don't think it's the best, but it's the most completed. It literally has an ending that's perfect. The start is amazing. It's 5 parts. All are super entertaining. The writing is incredible. How everything like just concludes so smoothly. How everything just like comes full circle. The end and fight. The journey with Edward and Alphonse, like the characters, the side cast is incredible. The opening is incredible. Everything about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is just so peak. The power system is super unique. It's so well explained. Definitely like one of the best power systems in all of anime. Like the animation is super solid for like a show that is like late 2000s. Animation is absolutely peak. So S tier, S tier. Let's go on to Hajime no Ippo, which is gonna go into A tier. I'm not gonna spend too much time on Hajime no Ippo. It's absolutely peak. It's not S tier, I don't think, because like I maybe if I rewatch it, it'll be S tier, but it's on right now. It's not on the level of the ones in S tier, so I'm gonna put it in A tier. Next up, we have JoJo's, which is gonna go into A tier. Now, JoJo's has some parts that are S tier. For example, Part 7, Part 3. Those are the only S tier parts. I'm not gonna lie. Part 5 is not S tier. I don't care what anybody says. I've seen some people say Part 5 is the best JoJo's. You are tripping, bro. Part 5 has so many like inconsistencies. Inconsistencies. Holy shit. Um, yeah, so I don't really agree with people saying that like JoJo's is like part 5. Like, no. Part 3 is the best part. Part 3 has the best main character and has the best villain and has the best fight and the best side cast. So, yeah, but like honestly, JoJo's is super inconsistent. I love JoJo's more than anybody, Like I'm a JoJo's fan, but it's so up and down. You'll go from an amazing part to a mediocre part to maybe even a bad part, and then it'll go straight up to peak. There's literally no in between with JoJo's. There isn't like a dog shit part, but part 1 and part 2 aren't that good. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. Rurouni Kenshin, I literally have never seen this show. I want to watch it, but I haven't seen it. My Hero Academia, um, B tier. My Hero Academia really redeemed itself with the later seasons, but it had a lot of bad seasons, honestly. But season 7 was actually a really well put together season. And it concluded the story well, honestly. It was a good season. It was a good season. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. Kuroko's Basket, C tier. Kuroko's Basket is a very decent show, but I don't think it's as good as people say. Like, I don't know if that's a hot take, but I just don't personally find Kuroko's Basket that crazy. I don't even think it's a top 5 sports anime. And speaking of sports anime, we have Haikyuu, which is gonna go into high B tier. Now, reason why Haikyuu isn't gonna go into A tier is because Haikyuu kind of fell off. Like I personally enjoyed the first 2 seasons of Haikyuu more than anything else. Like first 2 seasons of Haikyuu were so peak, like that, like the introduction to like the volleyball mixed with the high school life and like the characters realizing that they have to work together. That was super interesting. That was super well put together. Like the story writing was super entertaining to watch that. But after kind of just like I know it's a sports anime, but it got like way too repetitive. Like first couple seasons, like you literally did not know who was gonna win some of these matches, and then towards the end, you kind of just knew what was gonna happen. So I'm gonna put it in that tier. Next up, we have Naruto. Nothing much to say. A tier, one of the most legendary animes of all time. Arguably has the best cast ever. I'm not even like in anime. There's very few animes that have a better cast than Naruto. I'll give you a second. Go to the comment section right now. Tell me name me at least 3 more anime casts that are better than Naruto. Naruto, like if you take the best 10 characters from Naruto and put it against any anime, Naruto might win that. Naruto has insanely good characters, like insanely good. So I'm gonna put it. Hmm, yeah, I'm gonna put it in A tier. Noragami, haven't seen Noragami. I'm gonna watch it though. Seven Deadly Sins. I'm gonna defend Seven Deadly Sins. I love Seven Deadly Sins. It was my first anime or one of my first animes. Enjoyed it a lot, so I'm gonna have bias. I think the first two seasons were S tier, and honestly, it's very overhated. I enjoyed everything in Seven Deadly Sins, so I'm gonna put it in A tier. Next up, we have Naruto Shippuden. Gonna put it in B tier. Had a lot of inconsistencies, had a lot of bad episodes, but the highs are higher than OG Naruto. But OG Naruto is more consistent. Um, Hitman Reborn, haven't seen it. Soul Eater, where does Soul Eater rank? Soul Eater is B tier. Soul Eater is B tier. Like honestly, Soul Eater is B tier. Like I'm trying to like, yeah, Soul Eater is B tier. Next up, we have Hunter x Hunter, which is going into S tier because Hunter x Hunter is the greatest anime of all time. It is the anime that made me really fall in love with anime. I've always been an anime fan, but like when I watched Hunter x Hunter back in 2019, it like completely like sparked something in me that just it unlocked my binging ability. Um, it made me real like get into like story writing and understanding like true art, especially with the Chimera Ant arc, which is the greatest anime arc of all time. Hunter x Hunter is just the best show ever. It just is what it is. It has the best main cast of all time. It has the best character of all time. It has the best power system of all time. It has the best arc of all time. It's the best written anime, in my opinion. It has the most complex themes in all of anime with the Chimera Ant arc. And York New City arc is literally a top five anime arc. So it has two of the greatest arcs of all time, both top five, has multiple S tier characters. It doesn't have any flaws. There's really nothing wrong with Hunter x Hunter, and it's not finished. So that goes to show how amazing it is. Um, yeah, I mean, hopefully it finishes one day, but I don't like I really don't give a fuck if it comes back or not because what I have is just absolute perfection and it'll forever be my favorite like show ever. Like not just anime, but just show. Like I'm obsessed with this anime. So S tier, One Piece, S tier, another show that's the last show that's gonna go into S tier. It's like spoiler alert. Yeah, One Piece is just too legendary. The longevity, the multiple years of dominance. The manga is still incredible. The anime still having its pacing issues, but it's still on top of the world. It has one of the best main cast. It has you can make arguments that Luffy is the best main character ever. Like One Piece is super, super stacked. It has too many S tier attributes for it not to be an S tier, and honestly, it has some of the most emotional moments in all of anime. One Piece is just incredible. Has like fucking seven S tier arcs. Wano, Water 7, Marine Ford. Like, it's just it's too good. It's too goaded, bro. Like it's too goaded. Water 7, just so peak. Next up, we have One Punch Man, which is gonna go into A tier because I haven't seen season 3. I know season 3 is dog shit. Apparently, I've seen it all over my feed, but I haven't seen it, and I haven't seen season 2. So I'm gonna rate it from what I've seen, which is the first season, which was S tier. So I'm gonna put it in A tier because I know if I watch season 2 and season 3, it's gonna be dog shit. And I can't put it S tier. I would put it S tier if obviously only season 1 existed, but unfortunately, there's two other seasons that I haven't seen, so I have to automatically put it in A tier. Hopefully, it's not as bad as people say it is, but I think it is good because literally I haven't seen anybody defend it. So yeah, is what it is. Next up, Yu Yu Hakusho. Um, B tier. Yu Yu Hakusho is nowhere near Hunter x Hunter. I remember when I watched Yu Yu Hakusho, people told me that it's better than Hunter. I was like, fuck no, this is nowhere near the level of Hunter x Hunter. But it's a very solid shonen. Um, Pacing in Yu Yu Hakusho is fucking horrible. Like it's worse than the big three, bro. Like pacing in Yu Yu Hakusho is literally atrocious, bro. It's awful. Ending is dog shit too, so I have to put it in B tier. Honestly, if they fix the pacing and they fix the ending, it would be like A tier. It would be A tier. But it's like nowhere near the level of animes in S tier. And last but not least, we have the Promised Neverland. I haven't seen season 2. Obviously, people call it like the most dog shit thing ever, but I haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna comment on it. I've only seen season 1, and season 1 was arguably the best season 1 ever. That shit was beyond peak fiction, so I'm gonna put it A tier. Um, I pray to God that it's not as bad as people say it is. I'm not like a guy that's super heavy on animation. Like if animation is not as good as it can be, I'm not gonna like complain or bitch about it. But if the story writing takes a dip, then yeah, we might have to redo this list, and I might have to put it in butt cheeks next to Boruto. But for now, again, One Punch Man and The Promised Neverland. I haven't seen all of its actual anime. I only seen like the first season of both, so I'm only gonna judge it based off of that. And yeah, that's the tier list, guys. S tier: Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Brotherhood, Attack on Titan, Death Note, and One Piece. Those are like the animes that I think you have to put in S tier. Um, if they're not in S tier, I think it just looks crazy, honestly, because these are like the best animes of all time, just based off of like every single like aspect. And yeah, the A tier one, I think this is a pretty solid like tier list. Like I don't think anything was unfair. Maybe you can make some minor adjustments. I know a lot of people put Bleach and Dragon Ball Z in S tier, but not me. So yeah, let me know what you guys think is the best anime of all time. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let me know if you guys want to see more anime content. But until next time, guys, peace out.